Today, I'm going to talk about the current state of the market, how my UCL investments went, and where I think we could be making coins in the future. So to start off, the icons and the meta players seem to be going up quite a bit in price. R9 is up to around 31 million, which is great to see. Maldini bounced back from being about 16 million to being up to 20. Even someone like the event Cafu, who was sold off a ton, is now back up to 14 million. And even someone like Mbappe, who didn't get a UCL card, is now moving back up to the 20 million coin mark. So those cards are doing relatively well, but the cards that are suffering a bit is someone like Jude Bellingham. He is down to 6 million coins from being at about 9 just a day ago. And another one that's a bit of a shock is someone like CR7. He's down to 6 million coins. I don't know if this is EA messing up the price ranges, but that is quite a steep drop off from 14 million. Surprisingly, these icons, especially Casillas, is actually doing relatively well. They're holding their price, and even these gold cards here, the meta cards in the game, are doing fairly well. So overall, the market is okay, but I did have 3 investments that paid out a ton for me, and we're going to look at each right now. The first one is this player here. I bought about 100 copies or so, between 350 to 370,000 coins, and now he's up to 588. But I did sell all my copies last night at 470, between 450 and 470, because I didn't know how the market was going to go from there. With the amount of good players that the UCL packs were giving out, I was worried that there would be tons of 85s on the market, but there wasn't. I missed out on about 10 million coins, and unfortunately, I can't go over here to my orders and show you guys the stuff because I already recorded this video, but my footage crashed. So you'll just have to take my word for it and check the amount of coins I have up in the top right hand corner, because it has moved quite a bit. The other player that I invested in was Perez. I bought about 100 or maybe a little bit more copies of him, between 370 to 390, and for him I sold off all my copies at 535. I waited for him to go up in price overnight. So I took the risk, took the gamble, and it ended up paying off. So I made probably 10 million coins off of him alone. And the final card that I invested in was Sanchez. I bought around 200 to 250 copies at 130 to 132,000 coins, and I sold them all off at around the 185,000 coin mark. So all of these investments were really profitable, and as you can see in the top right hand corner, I'm now at 122 million coins. Now I did also spend 5 million coins on an exchange, which we'll talk about in a little bit, so really it should be 127. But not only did I do that, but I also bought 2 R9s for 20 million coins. So once again, I showed it in the footage that was corrupted, but I did pick up 2 copies at 29 million. And the reason why I did that was to try to utilize a new coin making strategy, which we'll talk about here in a second. But with the 2 R9s here and the 127 million coins, I was actually at 185 million, and just a day ago I had 160. So 25 million coin profit in a day I think is very good. I'm going to try to make more in the future because I could have made 35 to 40, but this experience proved that exchange investing is probably the best way to make coins in the game. So what's the exchange that I spent coins on, and what is the new coin method that I'm talking about? Well, if we go over here to club, over here to exchanges, it is the new Universal Rank Exchange. These tokens can be used to rank up players without having a duplicate copy. Now I went in and did this Dudek exchange for about 5 million. I bought all the players for it, and unfortunately I didn't realize at the time, but if you go into the card and go over to traits, it's hard. They make it hard to find, but you could see there that he can only be used for an 80 to 89 overall players, and I didn't realize that. I wanted to use him on R9, but that's fine, because if you go over here to Mascherano, who cost 5 of the original Universal Rank Up player tokens and 2 90 plus overall players, so this one is expensive, but if you go over to traits, you could see here that he can be used for 90 to 99 overall players. And my plan for the Rank Up token was to go into here to R9, rank him up, and sell him for a profit. Now I still can do that. There's a way to get the Mascherano for only 10 million coins, which means if I put 29 million into R9 and then 10 million into the rank up, I'm still making about 10 to 12 million, but I don't know yet if the rank up tokens makes the card untradeable. I don't think so, but I'll find out later on today. But you could see that that type of trading can actually be applied to a lot of these players. So for example, if we bought De Jong here for 10.8 million, ranked him up just one of the regular ranked tokens and sold them for 14, we're making a few million coins profit. And if you guys didn't know, if we go over here to quests and over here to this quest, you can actually get 3 of these for free. And these quests are very easy. So if you can rank up a player and that player stays as a tradable player, this is an easy way to get 15 million coins. Go in, get these 3 ranked tokens, purchase 3 89 rated players or expensive players, and then sell their ranked up versions for a profit. If it's possible, I'm definitely going to be doing this, and if you guys can do it as well, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, that's all for today. I'm going to be opening up all the packs here in another video, so I'll see you then. Peace.